First is the hook shot. Set up a hook shot. Just get the ball rolling towards their corner. Drive off slightly, and then power slide into it while boosting. It's going to take a little while to get used to this, but the more important part's when you should take the shot. It's when your opponent starts to drive towards the ball. As soon as they start to do that, go ahead and slide in and hit it. This creates the hook effect. Next is the dribble or the carry. This one's a little bit more difficult, but in time you will learn how to do it. It's just the more you grind it out, the better you'll be at it. The biggest thing is to not have ball cam on. You're focusing more on that little white circle on the ground than you are the ball itself. Over time, you'll learn to not look at that as much and use your peripheral vision for that. But for now, focus on that little white ring. The white ring not only tells you how far the ball is from the ground, but also where the ball is going to land. And so as long as you're driving with it, you'll remain under the ball. The difficult part is driving with it staying on top of your car. And this is learned just by doing, again, because as you're driving, you're going to want the car to be, or the ball to be a little more on the front side of the car than dead center. Because if it's dead center, it'll just roll off, but you want the momentum with resistance, if that makes sense. So as long as it's a little bit on the front of your car, it won't roll off the back. But if it's too far forward, it will roll off. And you have to be very careful because the ball can go faster than the car. And if it gets in front of you while you're boosting, you'll push the ball off of your car. And this will generate a very weak 50 if your opponent sees it happening. But the main objective is to get it over your opponent. Now, the easiest way to do it is to just drive up slowly from spawn, tap the ball, and then boost to get underneath it. Now, you'll be able to do this faster and faster the more you practice, and before too long, you'll be able to just tap it and it's on your car, and your opponent's getting scored on. That's the goal, right? But, like I said, the only way to do it is over and over and over, and then just figure it out over time. Next is the wave dash. Now, the wave dash isn't the most glamorous of the mechanics, but it is a very useful one, and it's becoming very prominent in ones. The wave dash is simply when you jump and you let your back wheels touch the ground, and as they do, you front flip into the ground. Now, this generates force forward. This is me doing it without throttle. Now, when you do with throttle, obviously you can gain more speed. You can get up to supersonic speeds. You can do this off the wall. You can do this onto the wall. You can do this onto the ceiling, in the net. You can do it wherever your wheels can touch. However, my big advice would be to hold the power slide, because if you land slightly crooked, you lose all of your momentum, and this can bring you into the worst of positioning, simply put. So we would like to avoid that. So always hold power slide. But the most important thing about the wave dash is that it helps you maintain speed around the map without using nearly as much boost. It helps with recovery times, even to just get you down to the ground and moving quicker. I mean, everything about it is very useful. So, good luck.